You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see. Must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your act. He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
Ah! That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're...
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important. Out-of-Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and the Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they... Regardless of who you choose, it won't be... The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power. He believes the tribe's Sifus, Myriad especially, will... He can sense you share... Out of... Regardless, you'll meet again once you've... Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded. Crit! Your mind expands. This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone. That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. Let's see. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Says Yules. Says they're cautious of...
Sibi? La vanen aginkan man. Geratna fala hutut mus. Tugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great... He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 10. He's convinced you've returned for a reason. There's something about your spirit that's... The Sifu says sometimes one member... The Sifu says it's... Myriad wants unity between the... If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life. He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in. The Jagni tribe may believe that... Their kin have run out of options and found themselves... He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks.
Plats, gine affirma katano shubudo. Denken aufwesse ane?
Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon.
Denken aufwesse ane?
Once you've dealt with the rival's outposts, you'll challenge.
Kan boof,
They passed the point of no return as their word.
kan boof.
Seeing you brings back.
De gula man mosse, schleine forrotna mika.
Myriad wants you.
Kala van glif ro plats.
He remembers your.
Lafanen aginkan man.
Anyway, the memories you make,
But were jonke, kara motti.
even though. Says you'll get a special price and a wrap-up on the double. What? Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurrowed. Cut that one in half. Even more brains. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today. Goops. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. Learning to swim can be scary when you don't. He thinks you should really know how to swim, and he'll be honored. He says that wasn't too bad, was it? Way to go. Don't let the... But you need practice. Lots of practice. Great things usually. You just need more time in the surf. You can... Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes. You know you can't make up for long. You should know, practice makes perfect. As long as it doesn't kill, she'll see you at the village square. She says that's good. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. Asks how you're feeling today. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thing. He thinks you should look for things. He wonders what usefulness you found. He says he can work wonders with almost anything. You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you did. He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon. He's looking. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. Then you've got a good She wants you to grow up and start. They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He wants to know who you think you are. She asks if you're hurt. What happened? It's time to focus on your training now. Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. Seeing you always puts a smile. He heard you helped. He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He suggests. He's curious to see what you found. Thinks summer. He said. The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks. You should take it with you. Wear it to practice. He thinks you should. He's looking for. Your Muma says it's about time you. Hopes you're as ready. Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you. Thanks you for being. You should go see him and find. Says he's always. Catchy. Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful. It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. Your Muma says you look tired. No. She's so. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop LUPA-LUPIN from setting the world on fire. Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it. Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must. He wants to destroy her. She tells you to stay back. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow. Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.